Hello, hello, friends, creature friends. Oh, let's fix the camera here. There we go. Hello, hello. Welcome to the Hollow. It is wonderful, absolutely wonderful to have you here tonight. I'll give everybody a minute or two to get on as usual. Just giving everybody a couple minutes. Tonight is going to be about Eldrador. Eldrador night. We're gonna have fun. Oh yes. Fun like we usually do. Fun like we always do. See how many new creature friends we make tonight. Don't mind me, I'm just organizing some things. But again, tonight is all about Eldrador. If you have no idea what Eldrador is, I shall be explaining that momentarily. It is Monday. It is Monday. Yes. Welcome to Monday, everybody. First day of the actual week. Weekday. Welcome to Monday, and welcome to the Hollow. Hello there. Hello there, my friend. Miss Slacy. Good to see you. Welcome to the Hollow. I am Creature Keeper. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I've been getting told that more and more, and my goodness, that warms my heart every time. So, thank you for that. That's awesome. I do what I can. I do what I can. Bring some positivity into this world. Through creatures, animals, dragons, you name it. Well, thank you, Miss Lacey. Thank you for that. You know, if I can make your day, if I can make anybody's day, I have done my job. I've done my duty. So I need that. I need that encouragement. I need that positivity, so then I can re-give that positivity to all of you. Through animals, through creatures, you name it. Oh, just keep going to the gym, buddy. Just keep going to the gym. I gotta start working out myself, honestly. I gotta start working out myself. You just gotta keep doing it. No matter how hard it is. No matter how hard it is. And trust me, that's not an easy thing. I should know. I should know. Yep, just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Don't give up. Never give up. So yeah, welcome to a new week. For those of you who are new, welcome to the Hollow. I am Creature Keeper. I have 860 animal fantasy creatures of all kinds. You name it, I probably have it. That's a good question. All right, Libra. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's a good question. It's a good question. I probably am. I've always tried to be a force of positivity in this world. But and doing these videos, it's really helped me become a more positive person. It really has. It's made me become a better guy, a better man. So I'm a guy in my 30s who plays with toys and never wants to grow up. Anybody who tells me to grow up, well, sorry, that's not going to happen. It is good to meet you as well there, Sayed. I mean, 860 animals, dragons. Yeah, I also have 2,000 Hot Wheels downstairs, so there you go. I've got a lot of Legos too. Oh yeah. One day you guys should really see my mom's Lego room. Yeah, my mom plays with Legos. She collects Legos. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's good to meet you too, Miss Lacey. It's good to meet you too. Yeah. We always make new friends when we do this, and that is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, so tonight is all about Eldrador. If you guys don't know what Eldrador is, Schleich is the company. They've been around for 90 years. This is their 90th anniversary. They're going all out, right? They're going all out this year. Jordy! Hey, Jordy. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you back. Yeah, tonight is all about Eldrador. 5 fantasy worlds, 5 factions that are jungle, shadow, rock, ice, and fire. So it's all about that tonight. You collect guns and... Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, whatever you want to collect. I mean, collecting brings people together. It really does. It brings people together. They really do. They really do. Here's the rock crusher from Eldrador. He's got a really cool big open mouth. I don't know if you guys can see the green tongue in there. And then he's got really cool green eyes. This beautiful translucent gems on his back and tail. I absolutely love these figures. Collect a lot of push-ups. Oh, that's funny. I might have to join you in that. But I gotta be careful how I do push-ups these days. I hurt my shoulder back in March. It's gotten better. It's just there's still a little bit of pain going on here. But oh man, buddy, I've got so many favorites. I've got so many favorites, Jordy. Here, I will show you my favorite gorilla. I know I said it's all about Eldrador. So, this is my favorite Eldrador gorilla. It's part of the jungle faction. I'm hoping that they make an ice one, or a fire. A lava gorilla, I think, would be pretty sick. That'd be pretty awesome. And you know, for those of you who are not, or for those of you who are new to this channel, I do these for kids, right? That's who that's the demographic that I go for, because I've got 20 nieces and nephews, and they are my world. They really are. 20 nieces and nephews, and they're going up. They're going up fast. The youngest are going to be 10 this year, so. Ugh. But this is another favorite. This is the jungle chimpanzee. It does look like King Kong. Yeah, so it does look like King Kong with these poisonous spikes on its arms, and then these really cool translucent spikes on his shoulders, and then he's got a couple horns, and then some vines growing along his arms. He's one of the cooler figures that is out there. Unfortunately, he's only available on Amazon now. They discontinued this one a couple of years ago, or no, last year. Discontinued this one last year. So he's only available on Amazon now, but highly recommend picking him up. He's definitely worth it. This is the jungle chimpanzee. And I pretty much got all of the Eldrador figures, except for the like brand new ones that just came out like a month ago, or a few days ago. Like I said, this is Schleich's 90th year, and they are going all out. Like, it's amazing what they're doing this year. I'm super excited to see what they do next year. I think next year's going to be just huge. And they've only got 10 years left before their 100th, so there you go. This is the Jungle Panther. And I've played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. Played it for years. My brother-in-law was always a dungeon master, so I've learned a lot from him. This is also a favorite. I've got two Jungle Panthers, and I just love the detail on this guy. He's got two really cool vines for tails. He's got two tails with the poisonous spikes on the end. And these really cool yellow claws. Yeah. Can I show you some dragons? Oh, you want to see the most evil dragon? You want to see the most evil dragon of them all? Oh, yes. The most evil dragon. Let's see, who do we got here? How's it going, team? I can't totally read the first word, but how's it going? Alright, here's the most powerful evil dragon that there is in all of Eldrador. The Shadow. The Shadow Dragon wants to take over all of Eldrador. But all the other creatures have to fight back against him. Fishes. Okay, I thought that's what it looked like there. I thought it looked like fishes, but I wasn't entirely sure. How's it going, Fish's team? Yes. This dragon is huge. And if you've played the Eldrador Creatures Shadowfall for the Switch, he's the main villain. He's the main villain. I know, right? Those purple translucent spikes on the back. So the way these work in Story World, in Eldrador, so if a creature from another faction touches these for long enough, this chimpanzee will become a shadow chimpanzee. So you don't want to touch those spikes. If you can avoid those, avoid them. Yeah, love this dragon. Definitely one of the coolest figures that Schleich has come out with. There we go. Skyro? I don't have any Skyro. If that's a thing. I don't even know if I've heard of Skyro. I probably have at some point in my life. I'm sure. I'm sure I've heard of that. Let's see, I just want to make sure I didn't miss any other comments here. I love that. I collect push-ups. That's brilliant. It's one of the best comments I've seen. I think you, sir, just won the internet there. I collect push-ups. It's brilliant. Yeah, no, the spikes are really cool on the dragon. And this is the Shadow Raptor. He works with the Shadow Dragon. He's got the same purple translucent spikes on his back and on his head. And I love raptors. Raptors are one of my favorite dinosaurs. And the Shadow faction might be one of my most favorite just groups of creatures, groups of figures. And I was actually just thinking before I got on here tonight, I think these might be like animal creature figures. Okay. Just what Schleich, Safari Ltd, Mojo Papo, Toy Mini, Blip Toys, Zippy Tots, all the figures that these companies make, I think might actually be cooler. Okay, I'm gonna say something that some people are gonna be like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe you just said that." I think they might be cooler than your normal human action figures. And I have a lot of Star Wars figures downstairs, but I don't know. I just feel like animals and dragon figures are more expressive and actually more fun to play with than your normal run-of-the-mill action figures. So I really wish these had been out, when I was growing up in the 90s. I really wish these had been out, but Oh yeah. No, I should do a Star Wars theme night. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I'll be back on Friday. Hey T, how you doing? Mr. T. Or Mrs. T. Mr. T has joined us. Welcome to the Hollow, Mr. T. Or Mrs. T. For those of you who don't know, so I do all the voices for all of these creatures. I'm kind of a self-taught voice actor, in a way. My 4 youngest nieces and a couple of my nephews have joined me in doing their own voices, so there you go. Sleep already? Oh, man. Yeah, it's good to see you, Jordy. It's good to see you, Jordy. Have a good one. Have a good one. Yeah, so I do all the voices. In my next live, I will be live Friday. Yep, I'll be live, hopefully Friday. It's going to be kind of a busy weekend coming up, but yep, Friday, 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Same time, same channel. Friday. And I'll do a lot of, I'll always be on because I do so many different videos. I try to, every day. Yesterday was kind of slow. Had a class yesterday morning. Came home, was just exhausted. Like I'm usually not that tired, but I was just out of it all day. So I think maybe I did 2 videos yesterday, maybe 3. Yeah, so I usually try to do more than that, but I was just so tired yesterday. And last night was a weird night too. Like I didn't sleep great, so I'm a little tired right now. But I'm here. I'm here with you guys, and that brings me a lot of joy. That helps me stay awake for one thing. All right, what else? It's Eldrador night, so I'm just gonna be showing off a lot of Eldrador tonight. Ah. Let's show off this guy. He's one of my favorites. I love all the Eldrador figures, so if I keep saying, oh yeah, this one's my favorite, this one's my favorite, they all are. This is the lava robot. It's got a little driver, little mini driver. Mini driver. I didn't even plan that. Little mini driver that drives the robot. His arms go up and down. He's got this really cool flaming weapon of some kind that does come out of his hand, but it's tough to get it back in, so I just leave it in there. That is the only part that actually moves. The legs do not, which actually I don't know, gives it a really cool feel because these guys, the legs don't move, so it gives it a really cool feel because of that. But yeah, he's I mean, he's not incredibly heavy, but he's got some weight. I mean, this is a thick plastic. I mean, it's built really well. I mean, you can see the detail that they put on this guy, on the robot itself. And on the weapon too. I mean, it's a super cool weapon. But yeah, I've got there's a robot for each faction, and I have almost all of them. This is the ice robot, and they may all look the same, but the thing that sets them apart is the middle. The middle color is always different depending on the faction. So blue for ice, red for fire, yellow for jungle, green for stone, and purple for shadow. And I'll show you the shadow robot here because he's much bigger. This guy has a really cool ice sword, really cool ice weapon, and again he's got an icy blue driver, little mini driver. The mini driver. I did not plan that at all. Any movie fans will know who I'm talking about. Mini driver. Brilliant. And yes, the arms do move up and down. They move up and down on each of them. But yeah. I mean, Eldrador Schleich they are so creative, right? They're so creative in what they do with their creatures, with their figures, especially Eldrador, because they're just coming up with, whatever animal there is, it's probably gonna become a ice creature or a stone or jungle or whatever. Let's show off the Shadow Giant. He's got this big old mouth that opens when he roars or when he's in shock. Oh, what? Close your mouth. You're gonna let flies in. His arms. I've got these arms in there pretty good. But his arms do move. And his waist, he does turn all the way around. It's a good way to see what's behind you if somebody's sneaking up behind you. He's got these really cool purple translucent spikes in his back. So again, you want to try and stay away or try to avoid those spikes if you can. Because you will turn into a shadow creature if you touch those. If you are not part of the shadow realm already. You've got these huge hands. Good for holding things, and good for punching and stomping around with those giant feet. He's pretty much made out of rock, but he's a stone or a rock giant that got defeated by the shadow and got turned into a shadow giant. He's in shock now. What? Close your mouth, come on. You're gonna let flies in. Yep, I am a guy in my 30s who has just played with toys his entire life and never grew up. Never grew up. And loves collecting. Let's see. What other Eldrador creature do we want to show off? This is one of my all-time favorites. The Fire Tiger. Goes really cool black claws, pearly white teeth, the yellow eyes. I mean, he looks like he's on fire. Looks like lava, right? Oh, I don't plan to. I don't plan to copper toad. Nip. Growing up is for crazy people. Growing up is for crazy people. I am the most normal human being you'll ever meet. And also the biggest kid you're ever going to meet, too. Yep, I will probably never stop collecting. I'll never stop playing. And that's why I do this, right? That is why I made this channel, to encourage everybody else out there to never grow up, right? To always keep playing. Because I'm going to say something here, okay? I'm going to get a little serious for a second. So many people, when they grow up, there's one thing they lose. Actually, there's two. Their innocence and their imagination. Okay? Now, granted, if you're in Hollywood or making movies, you're a grown person, you got an imagination, you're making movies. Okay. For the most part, most people when they grow up, that's the one thing they lose. It's the biggest thing they lose is their imagination. So that's why I'm doing this, is to encourage all of you, when you do grow up, is to never lose that. Never lose that, because the imagination is going away in this world. If you haven't noticed, it is. And that's why I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this going for as long as I can. I've been collecting for a long time. Most of my life. Most of my life. I still have my original tigers, and lion, and a leopard, and I got those when I was like 3 years old. So I've had those for over 30 years. And I still have them. I still play with them all the time. My two white tiger cubs have been, like, I'm gonna say it, my constant companions ever since I was a kid. So I don't plan to sell those unless somebody offers me a couple $1 million. That's how important they are to me. But yep. That's why I do this. That's why I do this, is to keep you guys, and to keep myself, really. I mean, to keep myself young. So, that's why I do this. And there's so much negativity. If you haven't noticed, America, the world, there's a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on in the news. Important things, don't get me wrong, but there's so much negativity in the world right now. And this, when I walk in here, I forget all that. I walk in here, it's like I'm in my own little world. And That's what I try to bring out to you guys. So that's what I try to do. A little more positivity in this world, I think, would not hurt. And anybody who disagrees with me is a crazy person. And I am the most normal human being you'll ever meet. And again, the biggest kid you'll ever meet. So, that's me. That's Creature Keeper in a very large nutshell. Let's see. If anybody wants to debate me on that, well, good luck. Good luck. Here's another favorite. This is the granite wolf. And wolves are my favorite animal. So anytime they come out with a new wolf figure, oh my goodness, I am on it. Like, I am on it like a Donkey Kong. Those beautiful green eyes. And green is also my favorite color, so yeah, this guy might be my all-time favorite. He's got the beautiful translucent green gems on his back. And it's exactly the same thing like with the Shadow Raptor. You don't want to touch those. And you don't want to touch these. Or else you will become part of the rock faction. So, if you don't want to become a stone creature, don't touch that. But I want to become part of the stone faction, so I'm just gonna keep touching it. Yeah, I've got 3 of these, so that should probably tell you that these guys are some of my most favorites right here. And again, if you've ever played Eldrador Shadowfall on the Switch, or I believe it's also on the PS5, there's a lot, right? I have battled so many of these guys, so me having 3, that's not a bad thing. That just shows you that there's a lot of granite wolves in Eldrador. And they are coming out with so many figures right now. I can't even begin to describe to you how many figures there are. Like this guy, the Rock Crusher, he just came out earlier this year. And I was so happy to get him. Sorry. He came out Christmas last year. Oh my goodness. I'm getting confused. I'm confusing myself. It's been a long couple days. I will say that. Yesterday I was just absolutely exhausted. Last night was a weird night for sleeping, so I'm still kind of tired. But that's why I'm here doing this. This guy, the Shadow Lynx. If you don't know what a lynx is, it's a cat with big, pointy ears. Beautiful animals, lynxes are. I love all animals. There's really not one that I don't like. And that beautiful, translucent, see-through purple tail with the spike. Fighting against these guys is no joke. They are tough. And I really want to get a second one. Probably won't be getting any new Eldrador figures till next month. Money's a little bit tight right now. But, you know, I just had to think, how many Eldrador figures do I have? I think I'm at 99. Yeah, I should be at 99 figures right now for Eldrador. So, most of my collection is real animals, right? Most of my collection, most of the 860 is real animals. So, yeah, just is super cool. Those pearly white teeth with the beautiful red eyes. Just a super cool figure. Alright, let's see, what else do we want to show off? Does anybody have any questions? I mean, don't let me do all the talking here. Even though I can't hear all of you, so I do most of the talking anyway. If anybody's got any questions for me, shout them out. Shout them out. Like, what was my very first dragon? I know it's Eldrador night, but I will show off anything. I'll show off anything. Okay, 860 figures here, so 860. Ugh. So many elephants, unicorns, whales, sharks, dolphins, gorillas. I've got tons of gorillas, tons of giraffes. I know I keep saying I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I promise I'm gonna do it at some point. But I'm going to do a full-on tour of the entire Hollow. And if you're wondering, what is the Hollow? Like, why did you call it that? Well, I'm glad you asked. So, the Hollow is really, like, if I could live anywhere, it would be in a forest, okay? I love trees, I love wooded areas, like, there's just something magical and fantasy feeling about that. So, yeah, that's why I would love to live in a forest. Now, the Hollow in Story World is a tree that's been carved out, okay? And inside is a huge tree. And inside and underground is the Hollow where every single figure is, okay? So there's the Hall of Creatures, which is pretty much what this is. And it's a maze. It's kind of like a maze in here. Is there a creature you don't have that you can't get in? Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot. But one that I really want to get is, it's for Eldrador. It's the Cave Bear. The Cave Bear is part of the Stone faction, and I didn't know about Eldrador. Like, I didn't know about Eldrador till like 3 years ago, and unfortunately by that time, the Cave Bear had already been discontinued. But it is a super cool figure. It looks like just big brown bear with stones, like gray stones on its back. And I'm trying to think where the where the gems, if there are any, where the gems are on that bear. But that's one. I think it's on Amazon, but it's pretty expensive now. It's like $50 or $60. So that's one that I really want to find. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. But the Cave Bear is probably number one. And actually, I do have this one. The Jungle Gorilla. I really wanted to get a second one, but they discontinued it last year. It's still on Amazon, still on Prime, but it's like $23 now. So it's getting expensive. So these guys actually, when they get discontinued, they can bring in a pretty penny. They really can. So yeah, that's probably number one, is the Cave Bear. They just came out with the Lava Bear that just came out like last week, and I am like dying to get my hands on it. It is super cool looking. If you want to look at my, goodness, I think it was like Friday night or Saturday morning that I posted a picture of the Cave Bear. you can see what it looks like. Or sorry, the cave bear, the lava bear. So yeah, if you want to see the lava bear, or just go to Schleik's website, look up lava bear. It's super cool. Super cool. I'm hoping to get it next month. If not, I'll be asking for it for Christmas. Trying to think. Excuse me. If there's another figure out there that I like really, really want. There is one that I don't have. It's a dinosaur. It's called the Diplodocus. Safari Ltd. makes it. It's still available, right? It's not rare. It's still available on their website. But it's hard to get because I don't have room for it. And the reason for that, the thing is almost 2 feet long. It's almost a 2 foot long, humongous figure. It's only four inches tall, so it's not that tall, but it is super long. It's like 18 inches. It's like 1.5 feet. It's huge. So that one's really hard for me to get, only because I don't have room for it. I have room for little stuff, but I really, really would love to get that, just because it's so massive. I feel like I'd be the talk of my city if I got that. I mean, I've got 5 T-Rexes, you know, I've got a long Apatosaurus. The Apatosaurus, this guy's from Safari. So, I mean, he is over 1 foot. He's over 1 foot long. And to think that the Diplodocus is longer than this is incredible. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, the Diplodocus is a huge, huge figure. So, again, would love to get it. Don't have room for it. Hey, Miss Lacey's back. I missed you. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, so those 2 are probably the main ones that I don't have, that I really want, that are hard to get. But, you know. And actually, for all those Harry Potter fans out there, Schleich is coming out with Harry Potter figures like no tomorrow. They're just coming out with oh goodness, what is it called? Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. They're coming out with all of those figures, those different creatures that are part of that series. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've only seen the movie once, but I love creatures. Like, I love creatures. So, and I do love Harry Potter. I do have 3 of those figures, the creatures from Harry Potter. The big gray dragon, the hippogriff, and the 3-headed dog. Oh, I'm here. I'm right here. Don't worry. You have found me. I'm not hard to find. Although, that's not entirely true. When I first came out with the name Creature Keeper, okay, I had no clue that there was a... so, I'll back up. A friend of mine said, hey, I just tried to look you up, and did you make a video game? I was like, no. I don't make video games. I do real toys here. He's like, well, because apparently there's a video game called Creature Keeper. I'm like, you serious? I had no clue. But the name has just stuck. And I don't plan to change it unless somebody asks me to. So nobody's asking me to change it. I don't plan to. My voice is starting to go already. Yeah, so if you guys saw my post from yesterday, it poured. It poured rain like crazy here. We had a crazy storm. Just, they said, okay, it's going to rain. There's going to be some wind. There could be a little bit of hail. I was not prepared for what we got. There was no tornadoes, thankfully, but oh my goodness, that was a lot of wind. That was so much wind. The neighbor across the street actually had their trampoline got blown over upside down onto their shed. And I don't know if they're home. I don't know if they've seen that yet. So they're in for a surprise when they get back. But yeah, that was a lot. We didn't lose any trees, thankfully. Really. We've lost too many trees around here in recent storms, so yeah. Anyway, that's enough of the real world. Time to get back to fun. This is the Shadow Hound. He's got two very, very distinct heads. You know, one looks like he's the leader, one looks like he's just out for the adventure. And this beautiful translucent purple tail. I almost said blue. And these really cool silver plated armor around his chest, around his neck. It's almost like a spiked collar in a way. It's pretty much what it is. But this guy just came out last year. It's a super cool figure. And they also have the Hellhound, or Firehound as I like to call it. And I've got two of them. It's... almost tripped. It's exactly the same thing, but it's fire. It's lava. Yeah, it almost looks like molten lava on the chest plate and on the collar. Super cool. There's nothing translucent, but I really don't mind that because it looks like a fiery tail. That's pretty much what it is. It's a fiery tail that comes out of his back. Yeah, so let's see here. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Firehound and Shadowhound. And all the factions are always against each other. They're always trying to one-up each other. They're always trying to get the super crystal. The crystal that pretty much powers all of Eldrador, right? And whoever gets their hands on that crystal pretty much has the power to take over, right? So all the different factions are trying to keep their own crystals safe. But if you can put them all together, you're pretty much invincible. Pretty much invincible. Let's see. Yeah, so again, there's shadow, stone, jungle, lava or fire, and ice. So if there is a faction that you want to see, let me know. Let me know. Like I said, I've pretty much got all the figures that have been out for the last 5 years. I think Eldrador started 7 years ago. I could be completely wrong on that, but I think it's been 7 years. 7, not 70, since Eldrador came out. But I will show you my most favorite Eldrador figure. Now I've got 3, for obvious reasons. Now this one might be kind of the weirdest looking of all the figures. but I think that's why I love him. The rock beast. He's got these incredibly beautiful green translucent horns, and there's like 4 horns. There's 4 horns there. He's got rock going down his back. He's covered in like dirt through the rest of his body. He's got these bird like cloth hands, hooves, goat hooves, like a goat face. Just, I don't know. He is my most favorite Eldrador figure. Yeah, just a super cool pose, super cool colors. I love pretty much everything about the rock beast. Yeah. There's nothing that I don't like about this one. There's really not. And I've got 3 for, again, anything that's really like a most favorite, I probably have 3 of. I don't have any more than 3 of any certain one. Got a little snack here with me because I am already hungry. Little milkshake. Drink a lot of those. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so if there's any faction you want to see from Eldrador, again, ice, fire, rock or stone, jungle, and shadow. I know I've shown off quite a few already, but I've got 99. I've got 99 figures. Just need 2 more and I'll have 101. If you don't know what that's from, we got problems. It's a great movie. It's a Disney movie. It's a clue. Let's see. Now these little guys are fun.
Oi, you think you can take us on, do you? Well, you got another thing coming. We are the minis, the Eldrador minis. Oh yes, we do not take prisoners. We take whatever we want.
Told you I do all the voices. I can do any voice. Any voice you want. That I make up, of course. I am not good at doing actual character voices. However,
I can do any voice that I decide. Any voice at all. I love doing voices.
this is my normal voice, okay? This is my normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill voice.
What? You want me to do what now? Huh? I'm just a lonely parrot, trying to make his way in the world and trying to find treasure. What? What would you like me to do for you, sir? Would you like me to do anything in particular? I can make anything happen. Oh yes, I will make anything your heart desires. But do not fear.
Now here's the fun one.
Oh, but please, I'm not entirely sure that you know exactly what a dragon is. If you know what a dragon is, and you've seen the wings, oh my goodness. Oh, it's incredible.
That was me. I sang bass and choir for 8 years.
However, I can talk like a girl. So, if you want me to do girl voice for any creature, oh, I will do it.
Trust me, I have amazed a lot of people doing that. Sometimes I amaze myself. Actually, I amaze myself doing that all the time. Thank you very much. Yep, that was me. I I was driving home with a friend during my college days, and driving home, uh, he said, "Hey, so I hear you can do, different voices." I said, "Oh yeah, yep." So I've been doing this for years, and he said, "You can't do a girl voice." You sure? I do not believe that you can do a girl voice. Okay. All right. That's, yeah. So I made this recording a few days before that, and I showed it to him, and the girl voice came on. He's like, "Huh, cool, you actually had a friend with you." Yeah, yeah, I had a friend with me. He's like, "Wait, was that you?"
Yes. Yes, it was actually.
He's like, "Oh my goodness. How in the... You didn't have anybody with you?"
No. No, I did not. I,
And he's just like, "Oh, how did you do that?" I was like, "I don't know. I just opened my mouth. I know what a girl sounds like. I've got 6 sisters. I've got 11 nieces. I've got a large family. So I know what a girl sounds like." He's like, "Wow. Wow, dude. Why are you not in Hollywood?" I was like, "I know. I know. I should be in Hollywood." I You know what'd be really fun is to do a cartoon, an animated movie, and the only voice, like every single voice in that movie, is done by me. I think that'd be really cool.
Oh, but are you sure that this is what you want? I am not entirely sure that you are ready for such an adventure. I am the villainess after all.
That's my evil girl voice. I know, I'm crazy. But hey, what voice actor is not crazy? Come on. I have been to Hollywood once. Have not been discovered yet, unfortunately. One of these days, I'm sure somebody from Hollywood or DreamWorks or Disney is gonna get on here. They're gonna watch one of these videos. They're gonna be like, "Okay, call this guy." That would be like the dream come true right there. It really would. Um, I mean, that's why I do this, right? I do movies, little shorts, doing the different voices for each of these figures that you see behind me, and all the ones that you can't see. So that's me. That's what I do. It's my job. Except I don't get paid for it. Yeah, so if there's any faction you guys want to see, any Eldrador faction of the 5 that you want to see, let me know. I'll be on for another... let's do another 20 minutes. Let's do another 20 minutes. We have made new friends tonight, and that is awesome. New creature friends. I am live every Monday, every Friday. Take a little drink there. Stomach likes to growl every now and then. Yeah, so I did not plan on there being 860. I did not plan that 2 years ago. This just... yeah. But I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it. Hey, No, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Like I say, I'll be live every Friday, every Monday. Unless something comes up, I'll always let you guys know. Always let you know in case something happens and I can't be live. And my Fridays can be all over the place. Like I said, I've got 35 members in my family. So something may come up. Or I've got a game night. I have a game night every once a month with a whole bunch of friends. At least I try to. This past one had to get canceled because not everybody was able to make it. But, yeah. Live every Monday and Friday. 7 o'clock. Same time, same channel. And if anybody's wondering where Creature Keeper, the name, came from, most of us are not old enough to have been around when this was around, but if you've heard of Creature Feature, collection of very, very old monster movies way, way back, like 60 years ago, that was called Creature Feature. So, hey, Fisher team. But yeah, that's where the name came from. Creature Keeper is a little play on words for Creature Feature. Because I've got creatures. And I feature them. And I keep them. I've got werewolves, I've got yetis, I've got Bigfoot, I've got Mothman, I've got Jersey Devil. I've got the cryptids. I've got all the cryptids that Safari has made. So, yeah, there's Schleich, there's Safari, there's Mojo, there's Papo, Toy Many. My goodness, I always say this every time, but Toy Many just came out like maybe 5 years ago, and the animals they're putting out are just amazing. Like, let's see if I can find one here. So if there's anyone close to me. I don't have any that are right next to me. Let's see. Oh, wait. It's tiny, but I love snow leopards. This is the snow leopard cub from Toy Many. No, this is not Eldrador, but Toy Many is doing amazing, amazing work on their figures. I've got 2 of them because I think they accidentally sent me 2. And that's okay. That's alright. I love it when that happens. We don't make accidents, we make a happy accidents, right? And I was very happy about that accident. But yeah, Toy Many's doing really well. I definitely encourage you guys to check all them out. Schleich, Safari, Mojo, Papo, Toy Many. They're mostly all on Amazon, but if you've got a Hobby Lobby, if you've got like a hobby store, like Hobby Town, or I think Schleich is also at, is it Macy's? Somewhere in New York, there's a huge Schleich store. And I think you can make your own Schleich figure, which is pretty sweet. Never been there. Would love to. Would love to be there. Because I would be making Schleich figures like no tomorrow. Let's see. You know what? Let's show off some other non-Eldrador figures for a little bit. I've got 860 figures. I mean, might as well, right? Let's see. Not many figures of this guy that are out there. And this is from Toy Many. This is the black caiman. It's bigger than a crocodile in real life. It's pretty much a crocodile, alligator, but caiman are just... Yes, that's a good point. Tractor Supply, right? Yeah, Tractor Supply carries Shrike. Yep, that's a good point. Yeah. It's a good place to go. I've got one down the street from me that I go to all the time. Or at least once a month. But yeah, this is a beautiful representation of a black caiman. There's a caiman, then there's black caiman. Black caiman are the biggest. And not a lot of people know about caiman. I didn't know about caiman until like 3 years ago. And I'm in my 30s. So that's one of the biggest things that I have learned doing this, is that in collecting all these animals, like the actual animals, I have learned so much about animals doing this, right? I pretty much have a zoo. Pretty much have a zoo that anybody can come to and learn, oh, hey, is that a caiman? Wow, I've never actually seen one, you know. Or, thank you, Fisher Team. That's awesome. Thank you very much for that. Woo! Another creature friend. Yeah. But there's the Babirusa. If you've never heard of the Babirusa, it is a pig with 4 very odd-looking horns. And I saw this figure, and I knew I had to get it, because it's different. I didn't know anything about it. But this is a Babirusa. It's got these horns, 2 horns, that actually come out of its snout, and they curl backwards into its head. It's different. I had no idea that there was such an animal. This is a real animal. I believe it's in Asia, Eastern Asia, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say it's in like China or Korea. I could be wrong. But anyway, yeah, this is a Babirusa. It's like a giant pig. And this, I believe, yes, is from Safari Ltd. If you have a Michael's craft store, Safari has a lot of figures there. Hobby Lobby has a lot of Mojo figures. Like Copper Toad just said, Tractor Supply. There's a Hobby Town. They all have Schleich. Hobby Town has some Safari figures too. And they're always discounted there. That's the important thing to remember. Safari is always discounted at Hobby Town. So if you have one near you, I highly recommend checking them out. But what's fun about doing this is I don't just get to meet people, okay? I get to meet people from other countries. That's pretty incredible. Like, there's a lady that is on here quite a bit when I'm live, and she is from Turkey. Turkey, of all places in the world. For somebody to be watching me, I mean, oh my goodness. I really want to know what I sound like in Turkish. I mean, that's so cool. And then there's another one. Hey, there she is. Isabella. Isabella, this is everybody. Everybody, this is Isabella. This girl is like my #1 fan. And I'm not just saying that. How is it going, Isabella? I was beginning to wonder if you had gotten lost. As one person already said, they were trying to find me a second time and they were having a little trouble. Don't worry, I'm here. Yeah, just look up Creature Keeper or Narnathil 255. Tough day. Oh yeah, nah, I get it. Tough day. Yeah, it's a Monday, right? It's a Monday. Like Mondays are always rough. I get it. Yeah, I totally get that. Mondays are. They're not always fun. But you're here. You made it. You got through the day. You're seeing animals. Oh yeah. I don't have any new ones to show off, but you know. Here we are. Now that Isabella's here, and she's had a tough day, I think it is time for my favorite time of a live video. Can anybody guess what that is? What is my favorite time of any live video? Oh dear, is that a sad face? No! No sad faces. Oh dear. Do not worry, Isabella. I'm here to keep you company. Team! She's right. Team! Yep. Alright. So I have a list. A list. Just made it. A list of every single Eldrador fantasy figure that I have. All 99. Well, soon to be 110 next month, I hope. I have some on here that I have names on here that I don't have yet that I plan to be getting very soon. So they're on here just because they're out and I plan to get them. But there's 110. 110 names on these lists. So, what is team? All right. So you could call it a team building exercise. This is pretty fun. We get to make a team of 5 creatures, okay? And you call out a number, any number between 1 and 110, and if I have that figure, I will get that figure, put it here, and then when we have our team of 5, I will turn the camera around and show it off. And we'll see how we like the team that we have created. It's a little team building exercise. 95? Ooh, good start. Alright. Just happen to have one right next to me. And 73. That guy is right here. Okay. And I will not show them off until I show them all together. 84. Ooh, okay. That one I do not have yet is the Fire Saurian. It's a fiery dinosaur. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this one. Because we need a team of 5. I'm going to get this one to put in its place. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Alright, that's 3. We need 2 more. 2 more. 1 to 110. And I cannot wait to show all of you the entire Eldrador collection when all of them come out. It's, oh my goodness. It's gonna be so much fun. That is what this is all about, is having fun. Ooh. Okay, 63. Wow. Oh, Isabella. You got a big one. You got a big one. Gonna have to leave him down here first, because... Actually, you know what? We'll put him up here. Because he's so big. Alright. Number 63. That is a huge figure. That's gonna be fun. Oh, 13. 13. Yes. I'll give you a clue what 13 is. Oh. It depends. Depends. I'll give you a clue what 13 is. It's Shadow. It is Shadow. Got a little glimpse there. Alright, we have 5. Let's do it. Let's do it. I will set these guys up, and I'll turn the camera around. I'll set these guys up, turn the camera around. I'll show the big guy off first. Yeah. We'll set these guys up in such a way. Alright, here we go. Drum roll, please. Alright, we're going to start from left to right. Alright, here's the big one. The Fire Scorpion. His tail moves in all different directions. Every single part of that tail is mobile. He is huge, not heavy, just big. That is pretty sweet. That is a great start to a team. Alright, next is this itty bitty fire mini creature. He looks like he's trying to be tough. He's got that tough face right there. It kind of looks like the Hulk. Just on fire. Alright, this is in place of the Fire Saurian, the Magma Lizard. Beautiful Magma Lizard. The mouth opens to reveal his yellow fiery tongue. Super cool. Alright, here's the Shadow. The Shadow Lion. Beautiful translucent purple tail and back. And I do believe this one is also going to be a hard one to find here pretty soon. Because I think this one's getting discontinued here pretty soon, but he's still on Amazon. Still on Amazon. Alright, last but not least, the Jungle Robot. That huge sword. That's a mighty sword. It's an almighty sword right there. Beautiful. And you got a little yellow mini driver. And you can always tell what faction they belong to by the color of the center. So there you go. Jungle Robot, Shadow Lion, Magma Lizard, Fire Mini, and the large and in charge Fire Scorpion. That's big. Don't know if the video's doing it justice, but he is quite tall. Let's see, I'm going to try something real quick. You're going to see darkness for a second. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Got his tail up a little bit more. He is ready to strike. Oh yeah, he's ready to strike.
Come at me, bro. Come at me. I am not afraid of you. You should be. You should be. But wait, we're on the same team. Awkward. Extremely. Ugh.
Oh, there we go. Transform. Oh yeah, yep. Just like Transformers 2. Yep. True that. True that. And I got his tail to go down. He's looking. That's kind of cool. He's looking up at his tail right now.
Oh, that's a beautiful tail. Don't I have a beautiful tail? Look at that. Look at that. I look at it every day. Oh, it's perfect.
Cannibalism! No, not cannibalism. I love it. That's a good team. That's a good looking team right there. Shadow Lion, Magma Lizard. Those two work well together. I could totally see it. And a robot. Brilliant. Alright. Let's do another one. But this time, we're going to do something a little bit different. Quite a bit different. Although, Isabella's done this before. Oh, let's give the team a name. Okay. I like that idea. Alright, so we got a Fire Scorpion. We've got the Fire Mini, Magma Lizard, Shadow Lion, and Jungle Robot. What would you guys give this team? What name? I like that idea. I always think of like really cool type of names for teams, like Team Shadowfire or Flaming Jungle or Flaming Shadow or something like that. Yeah, what name would you guys give this team? My imagination's running wild with names, but I want to give you guys the chance to come up with your own. Shadow Lion, Magma Lizard, Jungle Robot, Fire Mini, and the Lava Scorpion. Or Fire Scorpion. Fire, lava, same thing. Shadire. Team Shadire. Ooh, I like that. That's not bad. Not bad. That's easy to say. Yeah. Team Shadire. Ooh, I like that. It's good. It's good. Alright. Now, let's see what team Shadire is going to be up against. But this time, it's going to be a little bit different. Okay, it's going to be way different, actually. I'm drawing a blank. No worries. No, Shadire is good. I like that. Yeah. Let's see. Alright. This book, this binder, the Creature Keeper's Encyclopedia, be they real or fantasy. This is every single figure that I have. All 860 of them. Yes, all 860. Whew, crazy. Very crazy. So, we're going to make a team of 5 again. And you get to pick a number between 1 and 860. I have no idea what you guys are going to pick. This is going to be really fun. You guys could get all chickens. I don't know. Or all tiger cubs. There's a lot of creatures in here. But let's see what second team we can come up with. So, any number between 1 and 860. See what you guys get. 847. Alright, first one. 847. Okay. That one is right here. And I've got 5 different ones, but we're going to pick this one. 104. 104, I think. That is... Nope. That one's right here, too. This should be fun. This should be fun. It's different. It's different. I like it, though. Ooh. Copper Toad. Bringing out the big guns. Okay. I'll let you know which one you just picked when I go through this. That's big. It's a dragon. I'll tell you that. It's a dragon. 45. Okay. 45. We just went from epic to kind of hilarious. Let's see. I'm going to pick... Oh, let's do this one. Haven't used this one for a while. Alright, we need one more. One more. We've got kind of hilarious to really cool to epic. That's always the best team. That really is the best team. And you've got all 3. Hilarious, cool, and epic. Need just one more number. 100. You serious? Well, we just went from epic to throw out a word that's more epic than that. Because I don't know a name for that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. This is one of the biggest creatures that I have. Ugh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that was unexpected. That's why I love doing this. Expect the unexpected. Which usually means... Perfect. Legendary. Yep, we just went from epic to legendary. Big time. Okay. So, how do I want to set this up? Let's do this. Here. I don't even know where to put this guy. Oh my goodness. He's huge. He's quite large. Okay. We're gonna move these guys over here. Alright. Ugh. This is a team. This is a team right here. Oh, man. Now, when I show this, I want you guys to think about if you were in trouble, okay? Or if you saw somebody else in trouble and you called on these five creatures to help you, I want you to think, how in the world would I use this and how legendary would it be for people to see me walking down the street with these? Okay, here we are. We're going to start with the hilarious and go to the legendary. Here we go. Alright, first, a pig. What? Oh, you chose me. Oh, thank you very much. All right, I'll try to do what I can here. And a zebra. Yes, yes. There we go. We have a zebra. Very fast. Yes. A pig, a zebra, an octopus. Yes. We have here a very large and in charge octopus. You can name him Doc for Doc Ock, if you'd like. I'm sure he will respond greatly to that. Alright, so that's the hilarious, the cool, and now the epic. The Cloud Dragon. With those beautiful see-through wings. The tail. I mean, oh my goodness. Let's get some light. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, we can see everything. The beauty of this giant dragon. Oh yeah. Oh, oh man. I was not expecting that, honestly. But I wasn't expecting this either. Oh, he's a big boy. He's a really, really big rainforest dragon. Hey friends, welcome to the jungle. It's great to have you here. As long as you're not here to try to get my jungle crystal, I think we can be friends. Yeah. That's exactly the face I had right there, Isabella. Right when I saw 100, I was like, oh my goodness. But if you are here to, get my jungle crystal, where you can just go away from the jungle, and I'll see you never. Talk about a team. 2 dragons, an octopus, a zebra, and a pig. I don't know what you're going to do with a pig. If you saw somebody in trouble, I don't know what you're going to do with a pig. And don't get me wrong, pigs, they have a very sharp bite. Very strong, very vicious bite. But what you're going to do, I have no idea. It's up to you. How do you want to do this? Yeah, that's a pretty awesome team. I think our first team might be shaking in their boots a little bit. Just a little bit. Hidden amongst the clouds like a cloud dragon. Or you secret of my base that belong to you now, eh? Or you got another thing coming there. I do not breathe just any kind of fire. No, I breathe poison fire. Fiery poison. But alright, friend, I'll see you never. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome, guys. Woo! Yep, right when I saw 100, I was like, oh my goodness. Okay. I was expecting you guys to get some big figures, but wow. Wow. Alright, do you want to do it again? Let's do it one more time. See what we get. 3 teams. You writing all these down, Isabella? I thought you might be. Isabella's kind of the creature keeper's scribe, if you will. Keeps track of everything. There's a lot for me to keep track of by myself, so kind of need that. Alright, let's do it again. Let's do it. 5 numbers. Actually, here, how about this? How about this? Let's do 4. I'll have you guys do 4 numbers. And then I will come up with a number. I'll come up with a surprise creature at the end. Yeah. I'll come up with a surprise creature at the end. You have no idea what it's going to be till I show it off. But you guys can still get 4. 4 numbers. 150. I like that. Okay. Wow. Alright, you're going to have to tell me what you're going to do with this guy. If anything, you know. If you saw somebody in trouble and you had to use this. Oh. Okay. Alright, 286. Actually, okay. We're going to do this. All right. So, you guys give the 4. I will show you those 4 before I show everything off. But then the surprise animal, the surprise creature, will not be shown until I show everything off. Okay? So, or would you guys like it all to be a surprise? It's up to you. Up to you. I will get the creatures for the rest of these numbers. Ooh, that's fun. But it's up to you guys if you want to see the figures that you are choosing now, or wait till I... Okay. Alright, surprise. Let's do it. Alright. Okay. That is 286. 143. Cute. That's the only hint you get, is that that's pretty cute. 143. 47. Alright, I'm gonna get both of these at the same time. That's adorable. Okay, that's awesome. Alright. Don't know what you're gonna do with a team like this. Alright, that's 4. Now I will decide on a surprise animal here. Alright. There's the 2 that you guys got. Now, what should the surprise be? It should be extremely cool. Oh no, mate. I think these creatures might have something to say about that. If my base belonged to you, oh, I don't know if you could handle all these. You might. You might surprise me. Trying to think. I want it to be really cool, this surprise animal here. But I also kind of want it to fit in with these ones. Yeah, I kind of like that idea, actually. Okay, here's what we do. Here's what we'll do. Alright, I'm going to set these up. Yep. Right there. You, sir, go right there. Okay. Let's get this. Let's do this thing. And we are going to choose... Oh, man. I thought I knew. You know what? I kind of like that. Let's do it. It's different. It'll be different. Alright. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I will show your guys' 4 off first before I show off the surprise creature. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Drum roll, please. This will be fun. Alright. We have here the sea whale. Yes. You guys got a whale on your team. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. I don't know what you're gonna do with a giant whale. These guys can be about 50 feet long. If not longer. 50 feet. That's about half the size of my backyard. Alright. Sea whale. Next. The beautiful brown tabby. The ragdoll cat. Let's see, let's turn on some light, shall we? Woo! Oh, come on, get clear. Clear! Clear! No. Does not want to get clear. Well, you're gonna have to trust me. That is a beautiful, beautiful ragdoll cat. Alright, ragdoll cat. And the sea whale. Next, we have the adorable cheetah cub. You guys got strength and power, cuddles. You got cuteness. Cuteness overload. Every team needs one. Or two in this case. Alright, here's the fourth one. The giant Majongasaurus. Yes. That was a real dinosaur way back in the day. It's like a smaller, longer version of the T-Rex. Let's see if the light works. That's better. That's better. You got the size and the speed now. It's beautiful. That's a big boy right there. It's a big boy. Alright. Now, for the surprise. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. I best attempt at a drum roll with one hand. Here we go. The woolly rhino. Big, powerful, long horn. Very long horn. Very soft, I'm sure. With a big... They were big. A giant woolly rhino, a Majongasaurus, cheetah cub, a ragdoll cat, and a sea whale. That's a different team. That is a different team. No dragons. Nothing with wings. So you're really going to have to strategize how you use those. That's the fun part, though. It's up to you how you want to use those. Woolly rhino. It'll keep you warm in the cold, that's for sure. It'll keep you warm. Because you never know on those cold nights up north. Fun, fun, fun. Very, very fun. I like that. You got little arms, that Majongasaurus. Majongasaurus. Little arms. But big feet, long tail, and a big mouth. And a lot of teeth. Lot of teeth. That was, yeah. I try to do that all the time. I try to do that all the time. This collection's only gonna grow. It's only gonna grow. It'll grow bigger and bigger as time goes on. And I'm sure once Black Friday rolls around, oh boy, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. It's gonna be fun. But we have been going for 1 hour and 45 minutes. It is getting close to 9. I think we might be ending here pretty soon. I think we might be ending here pretty soon. I gotta go get some stuff done tonight. And I should probably go eat. I should probably go eat something. Not just a milkshake. I know. I know. I'll always be on. Always. I'll always be on. And hey, you know, if you guys ever wanna, you know, message me, you know, post something, ask me anything. Ask me any questions. I love answering questions. Love answering questions. Because I want you guys to be able to, you know, whatever you're collecting. I know one guy at the beginning of this said he's collecting push-ups. Love that. But whatever you guys collect, I just want you guys to have fun. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. You know what? Let me think. How about this? There's 3 of you. There's 3 of you. We'll do one number each. And it's not going to be a team. These 3 numbers, each of them are going to be a creature for you. Not literally, but you know what I mean. So let's see. Let's see if Isabella gets a gorilla. Let's see if Fisher Team gets, I had no idea, the lava dragon. Let's see if Copper Toad gets a Night Fury. Yes, I have a Night Fury. But let's do it. Let's do one more. It could be a scorpion for all I know. It could totally be a scorpion. I've got 2 of them. 2 actual scorpions and a lava scorpion. Why not? Let's do 3 more. 3 more numbers. 1 for each of you. 1 for each of you. See what you get. See what you get. We'll do this one more time. One more time. 596. Alright. Here we go. Hey, I just happen to have that one right here. I was literally looking at this one like, I wonder if anybody's gonna get that. Alright, Isabella's got 288. Okay. Oh, my heartstrings. Oh, my heartstrings. Got anything there, Fisher Team? Ugh. I'll go get Isabella's. There could be one. One what? There is definitely more than one creature. I can promise you that right now. There is more than one creature in this room. Oh yeah, no, I've got 2. I've got 2 scorpions. Oh yeah, I'm looking at them. You know what? You're gonna be the lucky one tonight, Fisher team. You get a scorpion. And not just any scorpion. You get the Emperor. The Emperor Scorpion. Because I can see that you love scorpions. So do I. I love all animals. Alright, this is it. This is it. Last one. Isabella will be first. Isabella will be first. That look like a monkey. Do you like monkeys? I like monkeys too. Alright, here we go. Isabella's first. And then, I'm forgetting names here. Copper Toad. And then Fisher team. Let's see what everybody got. Let's see, let's turn the... Okay. That, and then that. There we go. Alright. Isabella, you got the beautiful, beautiful white tiger cub. This is one of my favorite tiger figures from Schleich. Just a beautiful little cub. White tiger. Yes, I think that will do for Isabella right there. Yep. I love it. Tigers are my second favorite animal. They really are. Alright. Copper Toad. Copper Toad, here's yours. The leatherback sea turtle. From Toy Many. There we go. There we go. Oh, yes. Large and in charge of the sea. You're looking a little bit like Crush. It practically is Crush, I mean, really. Anyone who says, that's not Crush. You sure we watched the same movie? Probably not leatherbacks, but they are sea turtles. That's for sure. Beautiful. Good pick. Good pick. I just hope you have a thing of water in your backyard to keep a leatherback in. Alright. And the lucky one, Fisher team. Your scorpions. The Emperor. The Emperor Scorpion. It's actually about the right size, which is crazy to think about. That's actually the right size for an Emperor Scorpion. I love scorpions, but I don't know if I could have one. Quite this big in real life around here. Exactly. That's the exact size of an Emperor Scorpion. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Good choice. Good choice right there. All good choices. Love this. Ah, that white tiger cub. Oh, my heartstrings. Love sea turtles. Absolutely love them. Yeah, that's a big scorpion. That's a big scorpion right there. Big scorpion? That is not fantasy. No, sir. That is not fantasy at all.
Yeah, you want me, do you? Oh, I have new friend. I have new friend. Oh, okay. All right. Now you and me, we are going to have fun. Yes, I will protect thee if you protect me, and that's how we do it. Thank you very much, and good day.
Yep, yep. I will be seeing you sometime soon. Thank you very much. I love being a sea turtle, and I hope you have some water for me. Thank you very much.
Hi. Hello. So if somebody wants me? Okay. That's really cool. Cannot wait to, have you pet me, and I promise I will not be crazy. I know I'm a tiger, but I'll do my best. Bye.
That's why I love little white tigers. Love doing that voice. Alright. Yep. I know, right?
Wait, really? Really? You think I'm cute? Okay. Thanks. I know. I can do all these voices.
Well, I can also do a little bit of an accent, but it's a little bit harder to do it. I just got to get a little bit of the right voice, and sometimes I don't know if it sounds British or if it sounds Australian, mate. Well, it might sound a little Scottish, but I'll do what I can. I love doing accents. Which is weird, because I was born in America. I didn't have an accent, but apparently I do. I watched them many British shows. It just kind of rubbed off on me, I guess. If they didn't matter, mate. No, don't get your knickers in a twist. They're not that bad. Alright, guys. Tonight has been so much fun. And that's what I love doing. I love being on here, live with you guys, playing games, showing off figures. And again, that's why I think, and I know this is going to be controversial, but I think these figures are funner than your normal run-of-the-mill act. Oop. Just had a little reconnect there. Okay. Anyway. It has been so much fun hanging out with y'all. Isabella, Carpeted, Fisher Team, and everybody else who was on earlier. You guys are what's keeping this going. I mean, I try to post mostly shorts every day. I try to do 4 or 5, maybe 6 a day if I can. I got so many figures in here. I mean, doing 1-minute shorts is so easy. If you guys haven't checked out, my shorts from today, I try to come up with teams. Just fun teams. Add some fun music to it for a whole minute or less. But yeah, I absolutely love what I do. It's been over 2.5 years now, since I started this, and I ain't stopping. Not stopping. Nope. Though the world says we need to grow up. The world says we need to grow up and move on to more adult-like things. No. Don't listen to that. The world wants us to grow up too fast. And I don't plan to. So, I will be back. I mean, we have to grow up. We have to grow up. Yes, it's true. But keep your imagination. Keep playing. Keep, just having fun. That's the part that I don't want us to lose when we actually have to grow up. That's what I don't want us to lose. So, I hope that, you guys have whatever you do, whatever you collect, that you guys just have fun. That's my motto, is just have fun out there. That's me. I'm always having fun in here. I'm having fun out there. As long as it's nice out. It's hot. It's been hot. It's like 90 degrees today. And I'm up north. So, I'm in the Midwest. And it's 90 degrees. Ugh. So tired of summer. I'm ready for fall and pumpkin spice. Oh yeah. And I'm also ready for snow. And I'm ready for Christmas. Christmas is my favorite time of year. Oh, I plan to, mate. I plan to. Even if y'all weren't even on here, I would still be going. But you guys are keeping this going, so I will keep going myself, and I probably won't have any new figures next time on Friday, and I'll let you guys know if something comes up Friday. It's gonna be a busy weekend, so we'll see. We'll see. But I'll definitely be back next Monday. That's a promise right there. So, keep looking out for those shorts. I try to post them all the time. I'll probably try to post a couple more, 1 or 2 tonight. And I will post a team, a really cool dragon team. You know what? I might do that right after I get off. Yep. May 1st, actually May 2nd, was my first video. First ever, first Creature Keeper video. My first actual video came out like 7 years ago, but I was doing other stuff back then. Woo! You wait, like off, like you're not gonna be on YouTube, or you're off work, or you're off school. Whichever one. Yeah, no worries. I gotta go too. It was great hanging out with you guys. Thanks for being on. Love y'all. Off school. Awesome. Well, I'll definitely see you on Monday if I don't see you Friday. Yeah, thanks, Copper Toad. I'll see you. Hope you guys have a great night and a great week. And always remember, as always, have fun out there. See ya. Love you.